Hello, 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 hello. How are you guys? How are you guys? How are you guys? My name is Njoki. Share first. Share. Post. Okay, share. Okay, post. Hello. Hi everybody. Muriega inyuothe. Karibuni. One mutambo uretwo Mawoni ma Njoki. Mawoni ma Njoki matire mundu gitigo Njoki. Na ndimwire karibuni sana. Twi haha ni twacererwo nyambe ndimwire pole ni undu andu aria maretagirira kuona mutambo uyu. Ndimwire poleni sana. Hold on 1 second. Let me get my other phone so I can go on Facebook. And so I can see who is lighting and who is sharing. Mushare mutambo uyu wakwa. Mushare. Muthie na mbere na gushare mutambo uyu. Nigetha tukorwo twi hamwe. Koguo nigo expecting mukorwo mugishare mutambo uyu na nigetha ithuothe tukorwo twi hamwe. Maya metagwo Mawoni ma Njoki. Ni mukini Mawoni ma Njoki na matire mundu ngitiga o Njoki nowe wi mawoni maya na aria murerorera ndiramenya murerorera kuma kumuthi na mbere na gucia mutambo uyu muthie na mbere na gucia mutambo uyu nigetha andu aria share kwanza share thii na mbere na gucia nigetha andu moke mathikiririe ndeto eno muthie na mbere na gucia ona mwashia mutikamake gutire kindu kianyu gikupunguza mutikupunguza weight mutikupunguza meshiria gutire kindu gikura na mutambo uyu koguo washia you're doing yourself a favor tondu nawe maundu maria ugakorwo namo muturire-ini mega kana moru tondu ni twendaga rimwe gukimon kana gwika maundu no tugashare koguo mutikanyitwo ni gikoro tondu kuri andu maranyitwo ni gikoro ati ona mona maundu maku mega kana maundu maria marathi na mbere kana ni ukwireirwo matingira mundu ndugateithike na ucio ni murimo moru ni roho moru na roho ucio ni ukwenda kuhoerwo koguo thie na mbere na gushare mutambo uyu thie na mbere na gushare ambio share kahinda gaka no gushare turashare tutiambiriirie no gushare turashare kahinda gaka uthie na mbere na gushare utagia rata umere Njoki live ukaimuthikiriria uhoro yarenda kumuhe ni mutambo wakwa na witagwo Mawoni ma Njoki na Mawoni ma Njoki gutie mundu ungi ukana banga ati kugeria kundemanga tondu maya mawoni makwa ri it can be proven wrong and it can be proven right koguo riria waigua ni Mawoni ma Njoki ri tia ukana icembe ati urenda kuhara tondu nie ndina entitlement ya mawoni makwa memega na memoru uria ndireciria no raitareciria ndina right ya kwa gwiciria uria ngwenda gwiciria na ndina right ya kuga uria ndireciria koguo Emi karibu sana Karo Muthoni ni ndiramwona riu karibuni sana Meridan ndageitheka Jean Carey I see you karibu sana wale hawasikii Kikuyu I'm so sorry mutambo uyu muthi ngwaria na Gikuyu but I'll try to switch a little oshuodho na kuona Nicholas I see you and Gashema I see you karibuni sana I have no ginya double andu aria mari behind guthondeka na assistant wakwa haha no aranjira njikire gathimo charger-ini gatikae guthira charger uyu mutambo ndakwira wina irathimo urambiriria na irathimo no kurikia na irathimo tondu tinie ndiroiga ni Ngai uroiga tondu kono tugithikiriria mundu andu aingirihia amwe yao no makinyitwo ni gikoro makiugia atiriri ndiguthikiria mutambo wa Njoki ndikumu support na rimwe ni tugwaga kirathi tondu riria wani support ndaikara wega riria ukabatara kanyamu ri ndimwiraga atiriri riria wabatara kugura iria ri na mugikuyu mwenzako ni arendia iria ri na iria ri ni riega tiriongerere mai ri wathie kugura kwa muthungu ri ni ugeta muthungu ucio riria ugakwirirwo ni ugeta muthungu ucio riria ukabatara kuruta mundu wanyu thibitari ndugeta muthungu ucio koguo riria thank you my dear thank you behind every successful man there is a woman and this is the woman na hiya na bai moja ndihubete wega ni mwanyona ndihubete wega na ndihumbite ka yellow ni mwake na ka yellow kau ni kari mundu ukendete muno witagwo ocuotho ne wana ndekira ka yellow okay heads up behind this successful mutambo Rea Gakuru karibu sana behind this successful mutambo hena andu aria marutithanitie wira nani na ningwenda kumatambura njuge Mr. Pastor Nesh I want to thank you so much for making this mutambo happen na njuge my nephew Eric Chris Media eretwo ocuotho ri niguo yetaga kuria maundu-ini ma mutambo ocuotho Rix Media ndimwire thengio na Pastor Nesh ndimwire thengio na hari ungi onake okoragwo behind this mutambo gukorwo we successful etagwo Ivan TV no muthi kuria YouTube na nimukumuona Rix Media mundu kwendagwo kurekorderwo video ciake mundu kwenda gwikirwo photography gwikirwo any recording Rix Media is doing a very good job. If you look at my videos for those that have not subscribed and they call themselves my friend, I want to see your name there as a subscriber. Na mutigeciria atiriri ati mwa subscribe rari ati serious riri ati nidakinya level engi ngai angikinya batia level engi without your subscription. He is ready and faithful to do just what he said he will do according to his riches in Christ Jesus. Nawe wi hau urenda kwambarara uthie level engi na aria wina matira gusukuma level eyo urenda gukinya ishindwe katika jina la Yesu. Leke itutuike andu kuinuana, leke itutuike andu guteithania. Naomi Gichoki na kuona karibu sana. Araitano na mwena wakwa karibuni sana. Hortensia na kuona karibuni sana na ndimwire Ngai wa moya murathime, Ngai wa moya mwike wega. Behind this successful mutambo there is my husband who has helped me put this across, also here in the house, make breakfast nigetha nani ndiharirie tondu ndiukagira tene andu aria manjui ni nyendete gatoro tondu ni njugaga gitumi kia mwone gakothi gakwa gaikarite uu ni toro ni nyendete gatoro mathaa makwa 7-8 mangiaga gukinya ndigetaga kanap koguo rira ndaga gukoma wega ningoragwo ndi cranky koguo ungihurira thimu rucine uigue ta ndaria ta mundu mukuo umenye ni gatoro hitanyitite mukani understandaga na mukanguaga na wonje wakwa ithuothe twi mawonje ithuothe guti mundu tari mawonje ona twi na hinya guo ta wa njogu ri hario mundu uri oka wonje gake twika wonje ratio karibu figure 8 reke ithiki muhe wira wa figure 8 ndimwendete uguo to na njui ndo Esther Museti karibu sana na Edward karibu sana na njui ndo ni ndimwendete na ndimwendeire undu ungi reke heane wira wakwa ndiheanaga wira wakwa live and direct muiritu uyu athakaga KDM radio na nio ifioni ni ndakoragwo DMX na tiate ni ndakoragwo ono muthi di supporter mune ahari aria maritie oru wa DMX na makoiga maundu negative rigi makoiga Njoki areherire DMX na oru aroimire ni undu wa ABCD we hau uraria na nie ndie ndoka ngakwira ndoima DMX tondu ni ndekwo uru ni njugu na mucava tondu ni ndamirwo raro tondu ni ndekwo ABCD nyambe ngwire DMX nie ndioimire na uru na ndoimire na njira njega muno na guti undu moru manjekire njuge haha live andu aria mathiete na tondu mundu wa gatatu no rehage haro hari andu eri mundu wa gatatu no rehage haro riu ndikimwire Ratio ni amenyire ndi wa DMX di supportaga KDM ni supportaga KDM tondu ndi wa KDM bado ndi member nginya WhatsApp wa KDM tondu nie ndiguragwo nie njikaga na maundu makwa na hakiri ciakwa nie ndikuagirwo hakiri ni mundu so ndaingira KDM gutire mundu uri ndakarira ndaingira DMX gutire mundu uri ndakarira ndaingira Maju Live gutire mundu uri ndakarira ndaingira Tuko gutire mundu uri ndakarira etagwata baruthi anga wa thayo ti mundu uri ndakarira ndaingira reke ciume nene guti mundu uri ndakarira ndathondeka mutambo uyu witagwo Mawoni ma Njoki guti mundu uri ndakarira because I am an independent person ndatwika wa gwitu guti mundu uri ndakarira ndakorwo ndi kwitu guti mundu uri ndakarira ndaingira CASP guti mundu uri ndakarira ndaingira citagwatia ndaingira dani guti mundu uri ndakarira because we are an independent thinker na tigaga igukuo hakiri na riu ri yes thank you Rachel hatire mundu ungikumakia uri oreka because andu magutura maragia riu kiria riu nguthia kumwira atiriri Rachel Ray etagwo figure 8 ndana muthikiriria muno KDM na ndamwendeirie undu ucio Rachel Ray ndari makoro muiretu ni mugima kwaria ma wetha ugima wina muiretu uyu tondu riria ona atanjui she does not even know me probably ni onaga kihere giakwa Facebook-ini ni onaga ngiceneneka karibu Pastor Helen na tugweteire muno tuhunjirie ringi aya ni onaga muceneneko wakwa no ndari anguo oguo rwimbo rwakwa ni maritwa mariku no athakaga KDM ona atanjui kana hihi ni anyonaga tutiari ndugu she never even knew anything about me but ni athakaga atari na upingamizi ni aigana aratakwa hau maiguite rwimbo rwakwa na matingikira karaiki ati nigetha thiage agakora atiri Njoki ona ndari na andu mararumurumire na andu 200 tu Njoki ona ndari na andu ma-subscribe ite magathiaga kwaria so negative no riria wagia na maundu maku ma thina ni urenda Njoki akurehere igana riu yet when I'm going up you do not want to support me kanithoria uthiaga ndungi go support how many times are we going to keep pretending that we are in support of each other na tutira supportana anyway tio topic yakwa ya umuthi ni ndioka muthenya ungi kumuthomera wira wakwa ni guthoma haria ndona ti hega na ga raise point haria ndona ni hega ngahe mundu credit tongu ndirahe Rachel Ray tondu ni ainire rwimbo rwakwa atanjui na ndoigire Njoki akoragwo DMX ni nyimbo ciake ndingeina atagi supportaga mutambo wa KDM ni KDM ndi supporter munene tondu na etagwo atia fundraiser ya thito MD ndarikuo ndi supporter wa KDM aria makumena mamene I am a big supporter maundu maria Jeremy ekaga gutiri mundu ungi uri wa meka no maybe andu reke ndige kuga gutiri mundu ungi uri wa meka ninyonete Pastor Jane Wajiko agithii gwakira windows ninyonete Helen Kimani agithii gwaka nyumba cia mahoya akoima gukona riu ndiramona agithii na kibikibi Pastor Helen Kimani ngai amurathime andu aria meka ninyonete Eunice Major agithii kuona ciana yani andu aria meka maundu mega ninyonaga na ndigatiga kuona na nie ndikuagwo wana wa mbere ndikuagwo wana muhahithie ndaga andu aria maritie uru makoiga KDM ndoimire na matharau please wash out tondio kire ngikwira ati ni ndoima KDM na ndoima na matharau kana ndoima to ni ndekwo ni uti undu ndekirwo ndoimire ni kwenda gwakwa ni undu wa mutambo uyu wa Mawoni ma Njoki tondu riri ithe hatikire na conflict of interest koni ndathire na mbere na KDM ri I mean DMX ri we met in Atlanta yes no ni twacemanirie na ndiaririkana kundu twacemanirie but I love this woman ni kindu kiria nyendete ni nyendete andu matari haro ni nyendete independent thinkers ni nyendete andu matago ku judge na your affiliations we are not all alike ithu tuli andu totally different we are all different people tutingihianana hari mundu wa character ya temperamental you have to know how to deal with such a person ndati-kuga muikie nja hari mundu wa gutura thogaga wa koibeki ni aingi tukoragwo na koibeki yes ni matutigithie muhahe for sure yes canopy of glory thank you very much I will forever support you as much as far as I'm capable I will support those who do good no andu aria matura mathogaga andu icio ni ndioka kuheana muthenya ungi no umuthi kuheana muthenya umuthi Candy Joy karibu sana umuthi guheana muthenya na andu aria mageragia kunjita riria ndi mutambo-ini ndamuthaitha mutikanjite please ndamuthaitha mutikanjite ndi mutambo-ini wash out for my schedules riria ndirathie live nigetha muhe time ciakwa cia kunjitaga mutikanjitage riria ndi mutambo Candy Joy she is saying English please okay Harriet Moihaki okay I'm going to try to mix Candy and I'm going to try to speak English a little my Nyerian English my Nyerian English is not that great I have problem with SH not SH and CH they are all right to me to the Nyeri people RL they are all the same with the Nyeri people so mkisikia na edapade ingine munisamehe but Wamboi Mwangi karibu sana I'm going to speak okay I was going to speak completely in Kikuyu but for the sake of those that have joined and want to support me I'm going to speak in English and I want to talk about Mawoni ma Njoki it's Njoki's opinion Mawoni ma Njoki it's Njoki's opinion and this time I'm talking about COVID reke ngire tu umuthi ni Sunday kira umuthi ni Sunday twahota gukorwo tukiria giathi anytime. Yeah, na nitrakirathimwo ni Madam Vihiga umuthi. Yes. Okay. Candy Joy, I'm gonna try to mix for the sake of you and for the sake of those that also don't understand English. So I will try to mix because I was completely gonna air this show in Kikuyu, but I will try to mix. Okay, my topics today was COVID. Gīthomo, COVID ni Gīthomo. COVID is lesson. We have learned a lot of lessons with COVID. We can say that COVID is a scare. It's a killer. It's a stealer. COVID is a destroyer. We can say that COVID is a thief that comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And we have seen homes being destroyed. The reason I said I'm going to talk about COVID is because many people have used COVID as an excuse to a lot of stuff. You know? And I'm going to start with how people have separated during, yes, we have been following the rules and following regulations, CDC regulations, governors regulations, as far as COVID is concerned. We have said that we are not going to mix with people. But despite the COVID is a stealer, is a thief, is a destroyer, is a killer, you know, there are people going on there. Their regular errands just as usual. There are people who are partying just as usual. There are people who are going to work just as usual. There are people who are going to the stores just as usual. But when it comes to COVID, there is COVID, we have to watch out. I understand that part. I understand we have COVID and we have to watch out. COVID, a excuse. Yeah, a lot of people. COVID has become like a way of, you know, I have come to realize that the only way that people give towards a cause is if they see you. If they see you, they will feel shy and they will feel afraid to meet you, and they did not come to your cause when you invited. So because of COVID, people are not afraid to not give to your cause because they will not see you to be embarrassed. They will not see you to account for why they did not come to your event. At the same time, COVID is a good lesson. For example, I'm going to give you an example of myself. Please, Candy, excuse me, and those who do not understand Kikuyu, do not judge me, and I'm going to speak in Kikuyu this one. Shoshoa wa ilimo, karibu Julian, karibu sana Shosho, karibu sana. Wale naona pade yangu, karibuni sana, feel at home. And please, Candy, for a short time, and those who don't understand Kikuyu, Priscilla Wangechi, karibu sana. Please excuse me because I'm going to speak in Kikuyu because it penetrates better in Kikuyu. Hari maudu thomete makoni COVID. Luckily, I'm going to now when I speak, sometimes I speak in general, and I like to speak as if it were me. I like to put shoes of other people on my feet and see where it hurts. No ni hakwa dituleto, ni hakwa ni digoreto na munyaka. I've been lucky to have a family and friends, not all, some few friends that I can say I would rely and depend on. But there are people, like for example, I'm going to speak for me. Niye dagite na COVID. When I came from Kenya, immediately I had cough. I did not have any other symptoms. I had a cough, just a cough, no fever, no aches, no loss of taste, no loss of smell. I did not have any other symptoms. I did not have short of breath, and I had a cough. So I decided immediately I came from Kenya. I started, kakohoa kadogo, not that much, very mild. Vile unasikianga kama unachikwa na homa. So, not COVID. I decided to go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital. and not testing sites. No, I was not that sick to go to the hospital. I was just having a concern. The COVID. It turned out to be positive. Me, I keep telling people, knock on the wood. On a corner mukigo, I will come here and tell people nedagire mukigo. Me, I'm not gonna na dikagia, but I'm just saying, ni dikahidado, because he maundu mamwe, it is not tariwo na COVID. It is not even like mukigo. Ona mukigo yes no urehero muthurigo no urehero mutumia waku no uheo na thakame no uthecwo shindano andwa drugs no methece shindano sina mukigo. It's you know, completely not your fault. But COVID tita mukigo, at least mukigo no ukiuge andu amwe aria judgmental ni magithia uguo makoiga ringi ni kwagana no waganu ndangira honokire kuria oturaga aruta agu aturaga thiaga aturaga ceraga aturaga ekaga, you know, kuria andu mafiraga that way. No COVID ana diu kire kiratuma andu mahithirire. COVID tita mukigo. COVID guti mundu tangigia. Tonete president yakigia, tonete mapasta makigia, tonete mapope makigia, tonete itoga ikigia, tonete atheni makigia, yeah? Tonete ahonoki makigia. COVID ri dio niki andu maretigira kuga. The worst thing that you can do ni kugia COVID, umenye winayo, ucoke uthio ucerere mundu ungi na kahoma kau uragia nako, uthio ucerere mundu ungi. That is why people are not saying, to no marenda kurura, no marenda gucera, andu angi no mende kugwatia ari angi. Selalame karibu sana, Mase Muthoni karibu sana. Andu no mende kugwatia ari angi, yeah? Dr. Penny, thanks Njoki for addressing this very touchy issue that people are stigmatizing others for lack of information. Yes, I love Dr. Penny. Dr. Penny reke ngwire turero tukeraga andu riria me muoyo. Dr. Penny tutiaragia nawe. Na nima ndire ndakuhurira thimu. Na tutie twaranirio na messenger, but I love you. I want to tell you I love your wisdom. Ona ti undu wohoro kiugo DR. Ti undu wohoro doctor. I love your wisdom. He mundu utari ginya doctorate na ni ari wisdom. But Dr. Penny, it's not even about being a doctor. Na diramwira ugo to ni doctor, diramwira ugo tondu kuri andu ginya doctor mari doctorate degree na matiri wisdom. Wisdom ni kindu mundu akora. It's either you have it or not. Dr. Penny has a lot of wisdom, and I would love for you to come one day, one time on Gwitu and give us a piece of advice. Otwaririe wega ta ciana ciaku fiu otwaririe tuheheje na ndukamakiona ni oni rebuke. Ni kuria ndiranidi ku rebuke, kuria ndiranidi gucenjia mugoka mukanjenjia. Riu ri ndenda kumwira atiri, thank you very much Pastor Helen. Ndenda kumwira atiri, COVID tita mukigo hari andu aria judgmental ni moiga ni uthire gucaria ni uthie ni magukwira ucio ndangire apukire mukigo tondu uria turaga thiaga umuthie na boyfriend so and so, umuthie na girlfriend so and so, you know, judgmental. But COVID, although na COVID kuri andu judgmental makuga Njoki ndangiragire kugia COVID, no monire ria ringi arari medical clinic akihana medical camp ndangiragire kugia. You know, I'm telling you, you know, people are so judgmental, and that is why people are not coming out to say what is happening to them. Andu aria nderire na COVID, nobody I told na matikahenanie hatie mundu ono mwe nderire ndugathi kuga ni uti mundu nderire ndugathi kuga, because COVID anybody can get it and nobody is immune. Na ndugoke haha utuhenie ni kwimenyerera gwaku. Ndugoke haha gutwira ati ni magiuma store ndutagira iratu nja na njukaga ngasanitize kibeti ndithambaga moko maita 10. Ndugatuhenie. Emmanuel Dongo karibu sana. Oh, thank you. I love you too. I love you too, Rachel. Yeah, figure 8. I'm going to go. Yeah, you know, ndugoke haha utuhenie utwire atiriri ati COVID wagite kugia so far ni uria wimenyereire. If it were not for the grace of God, all of us would have it. If it were not for the grace of God in our lives or in your life that you have not gotten it, tiga utwira ni uria wimenyereire tondu riri ndukahendie na nikio nderoka ha kuga there you honori wari ange. Me, I happen to have a family that is always there for me. I happen to have couple of friends that are genuine that I can count on. Couple. I said couple. Get it again, couple. Thanks, dear. I've said it myself that I speak out of the school of life, not a doctorate that I received that after 62. Yay, wow. Wow. See, she got it. She got her doctorate after 62 years. Ona eno uthome tiga utuhe excuse haha. Guthio na ni kuthoma goka haha ndimwire ndi Dr. So and so. I don't care how old I will be. I will come here and tell you I'm Dr. So and so. Yes, God being my witness. But anyway, riu kwenda kumwira atiriri, ni ndagire COVID. Na ndagia COVID, ni ndeikirire iratu cia andu aria magite COVID. Aria andu ao mamatengete ni undu wina COVID tutinge gukuhiriria. Wina COVID, we have to be careful. My immune system is low. Wina COVID, tutinge kuona. Wina COVID, dige kurehera gacuru. Wina COVID, dige guikiria gakashap kaigana. Ugure dawa kana ugure gathubu unywe. Yes, Nina Kitonga, karibu sana. Yes, thank you. Sky is the limit for sure. You know, riu ndirenda gwikira njukire kwaria horo wa COVID tondu nie ni ndanyitirwo ni COVID. Jane Kamuyu, karibu sana. Ndanyitwo ni COVID. I went to test like on Wednesday. I tested positive. The following week like a Monday, I went to test again and I tested negative. Within less than 5 days. Na dikuga ti Ngai. Guga ni Ngai. Na Ngai agakorwe mwena wakwa kuhonia. Acoka agekira indo ingi. The thing that I took. Sweetie, can you give me that package of that medicine? I'll show you the medicine that I was taking. And I was taking that medicine with ginger and everything else. And within 5 days, I was na ndiroka agwika sales. Nigiona igika sales na adoge munori. Ni ori hoya besa ri. Uriko na fundraiser ka muthemba ri. Kana mwana waku arikorwo njuire ni tunehire ni kwaga mbeca cia kuria ri. Thitori uka uhoe. Uri uho wahoya thutha wa kunyanika ku. Yes. Na kwa kuni support ri. Thitori enda mbeca ciakwa. Warega go subscribe ka YouTube gakwa gakinyere bwe nginyambie kurihwo ri. Urinjitia nguhe na magego. Urinjitia ngurutire mbeca ku. Warega ku support my dream. Uginyi haria ndirenda gukinya. Ni urinjitia mbeca ndikurutira ku. Okay, this is what I took. It's called AG Seller. AG Seller, I am selling it and I have it. Na digushonoka kuga. The thing I don't want to do, I don't want to go to groups and sell them into groups. I will sell it on my page, Mawoni Njoki, and I will tell you I'm selling this one for $100. Most people are selling it for $200. I'm selling it for $100. It's from Malaysia. You can Google it. You can check it out. Shiroboro, Nere Jelly, Fei, karibu sana. Jury Talks, karibu. Consolada, karibu sana. Karibuni. Leu uria, yani besides gukorwo ngiendia yo gwenda kumwira hey mother karibu sana asanti gwenda kumwira besides ni ndirendia ngumwiraga icio nicio cia ndeithirie no kiu tikio kitumite ngoro ndi haha no ni inclusive riu card karia gokaga in between ri gakwa ni gaka. This is the ad that comes in between. Tukiona tuko nitonaga ads, tukiona KDM nitonaga to ads stroke in between. This is my ads. This is what I'm selling. It's $100. If you take it within 3-4 days, I'm telling you. English, Jury Talks, Jury Talks. Okay, Jury Talks. Now I'm going to speak English. I'm saying that COVID has become an excuse to many. David Wabogo, karibu sana. COVID has become an excuse to many people. That during the COVID, let me ask you a question. If your family member has COVID, would you completely isolate yourself from them? Would you completely, massive man, do not, there's one word that I want to, you're welcome. There is one word that people always say that I want to dispute. Tegakwe nawe. I will die with you. Forget it. People will not die with you. During this COVID, it has taught us a lesson that people will not die with you. There are people who will die with you, and there are people who will not die with you. Test COVID. I put myself in people's situation. I put myself on the shoes of some people that have been affected by COVID. There are people who have been affected, family members that have gotten COVID, And they are not like Njoki. At least I was treated. I was not treated because basically you're not being given anything. The only thing you're being told is to take vitamin C, take this and that. But if you get to a point you're sick with COVID and have shortness of breath, you better run to the hospital because COVID is getting very deep into the lungs and producing water in the lungs and blood clots. So if you get to a point where you have COVID and you have shortness of breath, you better run to the hospital. Run to the hospital. I did not get to that point. Grace Waboy Karibu. Esther Karibu Sana. I did not get to that point. I was at least able, it was just a cough. So if you hear people that are just coughing, sneezing, you better be careful. But if you're coughing and sneezing, you know very well that you should keep off from people, sanitize, wear your mask all the time, even if you're with family. Because what I did myself, I stayed in my room. But I have family that is connected, that is so connected, that even my own sister was not afraid. She told me, Njoki, you're not going to stay in your bedroom. You're going to stay here because I am not associated with COVID and I will not get COVID. That's the words of my sister. She told me that. And she told, because she was cooking food and I was getting food and going back to my bedroom. Yeah? So she said, you're not going to go, you're not going to stay. So she stayed with the mask and I stayed with the mask and we stayed together. And she did not get COVID. By faith. Faith also works miracles. Faith is something that I love so much. So with this COVID, what have you learned? You have grown distance. You have developed a distance. Families have distance. Yeah? People have given excuse of COVID to not give to church because they are basically not going, they are not being seen. There's one church out here, I'm not going to say which one, because sometimes I join and I'm not trying to dust out to anika them out there, but I speak openly. So, and I said Mawoni Njoki is my topic, is my I think I'll be interpreting in English as well. Njoki's opinion. So those who are not English speakers, they know the title of this show will be Mawoni Njoki because it's completely my opinion. There's a church that I honor the members because the members are trustworthy. Even when they're not meeting, you hear their giving is extremely high. It's good. Yeah, it's good because they are not. These members, they are like, it is not about being in church or being seen. It is about their commitment with God. Because the God that sees you in secret places will reward you in public. But how many times, even in with those church members, have you seen or have you heard a phone call? Me included. I'm not excluding myself in this. I know since we parted churches in March, there are people that I have not called from church. Neither have I heard from them. There are probably people that have not even heard from their pastors. Neither have they called their pastors to check on them. Pastors also need love. They need love. They need to hear from us, members. Do you know pastors work day and night looking for their sheep? Yeah, looking for their sheep. They work day and night. And we cannot call our pastors to check on them, me included. There are people that I have not called, but I have my own reasons, which I'll come here and dust it. I'm not afraid to dust. This is Mawoni Njoki's show where I come and just vent. I will be venting. I will praise. I will vent. I will rebuke. I will praise. Yeah? Jen Jogona Karibu. So, when I talk about COVID, Gīthomo lessons learned from COVID, I'm speaking for many families, Cherry Karaoke Karibu, that have been neglected since they got COVID. Your family member, not like Njoki. Njoki could at least stand in the kitchen and still cook. But although I had members in the house that wished, my husband stood by my bedside. He did not leave me alone, but I got to a point where I told him, you have to stay away now. You have to stay away. I am concerned about you. You have to stay away. We have to isolate. But he did not want to go away from me. My sisters, my family was there. But there are people, because they have had COVID, that even their kids, their families do not want to see them. They are completely isolated from them. Yet you don't even care whether this family can eat. Can they cook? Are they achy? Do they have the symptoms where their body is achy, weak? They are short of breath. They cannot cook. But you're not there because COVID is a killer. It's going to kill. You don't want to die. Yet you have been there telling your family, I will die with you. If you go down, I'll go down with you. If you climb the mountain, I'll climb with you. It's been an excuse for so many things. And I have learned a lot of lessons through this COVID. It's been an excuse. How many times are we going to isolate ourselves from the people that need us, from the people that we call family, from the people that we call dear friends? How many times are we going to isolate ourselves from that person that needs your shoulder to lean on during COVID? Yeah? Yes. Yes, for being very caring and overprotective. We can do it in love and wisdom. Yes. Tell me, Dr. Penny, now because we are vulnerable, we are weak, everything, are we still going to the store? Say my yes. Are we still going to work? Say my yes. Are we still going to car wash, putting gas in your car? Say my yes. After you put gas in your car, beside you sanitize because you touched that thing. Your wallet, after you take money out, do you sanitize everything? The money they give you back as change, do you sanitize it? The ground you step on before you come to your house with shoes on and you take your shoes at the door, do you sanitize? Let us not give excuse that because of COVID, I could not visit with so and so. We shall all die one day, one time, when time comes. I'm not saying expose yourself carelessly, but with wisdom and caring heart and being careful, we can give services to the needy ones. Even nurses are going to work risking their lives for people that they never know because of money. Yet you cannot help your neighbor that has COVID because they are not paying you. You cannot go to that friend because they are not money. You are not gaining nothing. You cannot check on each other. You hear they have COVID, you want to run as fast as you can go. But you hear there is $100 they are paying because of COVID. A patient is paying $100 as long as you don't mind working with a COVID, you're running that direction. But you're running another way because there is COVID. Your sister, your brother, your daughter, your son, your friend has been told they have COVID. You're running a different direction. Yet you're running towards COVID because of dollars. I have learned a lot of lessons. Let us not use COVID as an excuse to help. If you cannot help by touching somebody that has COVID, you have catch up. If you cannot visit with somebody that has COVID, you have a phone. Pray with them. Pray with them. But let us not use the word COVID as an excuse. Foi kalaja karibu. Yet, when the agency calls you to go to the area of crisis, and they're paying you a bonus of $2,000, you run. You're not worried to risk your life. You run. I'm going to risk my life. I'm going to be called a hero. You're called a hero to help a stranger. But you cannot be called a hero to help your neighbor. What does the Bible tell us? Love your neighbor as you love yourself. I'm your neighbor. I'm your neighbor. Do you love me as you love yourself? Have you used COVID as an excuse to not do the services that you're supposed to do? Come to my house. Gown up. Wear your mask. Sanitize. Ningote. Hata usinihag. Ningote. All jera jiganire. We morago ine jiganira. No anyona. Jera jiganire. Thieri ko ndugire gacai undehere ndigoguo. No athie kura yunani tondu na COVID. Jera jiganire ngeithia cia mwathani we mwega. Njoki ni ndoka gwaku ni ndakurehera iria hau nja. Oera hau nja tondu uragitigira ndukoragwo ni njoki na COVID. What's wrong with our people? Jacqueline karibu. Jackie karibu. Jackie Makebu karibu. And those that I don't see, we are about to wrap up this mutabo today. And those that I'm not seeing from my direction, you're welcome. Those who will see this mutambo karibu. And I want to say I'm so thankful for you guys, for everybody that has tuned in. Maybe we can give ourselves another 10 minutes. We were going to lock at we are going to do it for 1 hour. We can give ourselves another 10 minutes. I don't know if the hosts are willing to give 10 more minutes, and then we can lap it up next. And then next topic, I don't know which one it will be. I'll post ahead of time. But so far, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have family that I can call family. I'm grateful to have a husband that I can say, this is my husband. Come rain, come sunshine. Nimwe njokaga hanga mucambia tondu nie ndituchuga kotaga ndiugaga ati ni kwega gutari kwega ndihotaga na niarugamaga nani na mundu ni umwe iki kingi ni kirinde. And I'm telling you, besides having a great family, there are people out there suffering that wish just to have a phone call. Hey, Jury, are you okay? I just want us to pray. How many times have you called mwenzako kumwambia nataka tuombe? Atieno, how are you doing? Good girl. I love you, you know that. Yeah, that's my partner in Channel 1 Africa. I'm also a member of Channel 1 Africa. If I air there once in a while, do not attack me. Kwani umeenda wapi? I am not bought by any channel. And I'm not going to bow by anyone telling me not to support so and so because they affiliate with so and so. I don't do those kind of stuff. I'm an independent thinker. My brain is mine and it's not carried by anybody else. I don't tag people along enmity. Na nethoire andu aria makuanaga ati ngania amenetwo ndendetwo athoirwo ucio ndari arata na andu. If I can be that one friend, I'll be that one friend. Ginya nie ndithomere murata ucio hana atia. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Dikwenda kwirwo. Yes, Atieno, good to see you. I miss you. I miss you, girl. Yeah, I know. We'll go back there and say something too. Yeah. Dear Dagoku, I don't like to be. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Nina. Waithaka Jen karibu sana. Dear Dete Kwiro, I don't like to be told that who to hate and who to love. And anybody coming with that, that to me is a no-go zone, because I am never a person that will be tagged along to be an enemy of somebody. I don't do that stuff. Please, if you're planning to do that, don't ever come to me and tell me we hate so and so. She is hated. He is hated. She is liked. He is liked. I like kujionea, kujisomea, na kujijazia. It is always good. Yes. Yeah, none of us is perfect. So we need to accommodate. Yes, we need to accommodate and learn each other. If you only know who real Njoki is, if I were to bring myself, my old self, you know, I keep telling people that allow the Spirit of God to guide you. If the Spirit of God guides you, you will have a lot of questioning inside you. When you do some things, I love you too. Candy, thank you very much. You know, if you allow the Spirit of God to guide you, there is a lot of no-go zone that you will have in your life, that you will say, this is a no-go zone, without being told by nobody. The Spirit of God will just guide you, will tell you when to say no, when to say yes, when to do, when to not do. But many times we are told. We become people of being told what to do. Can we be an independent thinker where you decide, if you hear somebody has COVID-19, they are short of breath, they cannot breathe, they cannot even cook for themselves. You decide, besides I'm being told that I should not visit Njoki because she has COVID, I will go and cook for her and leave the food on her table so she can eat. Besides being told, besides being told that Koi talks on KDM, besides being told, can I go listen myself? Mary Koi karibu sana. Yes. How are you, my sister? Aris Kare karibu sana. You know, it is always good to learn, to train yourself on doing things independently. Being an independent thinker. Not being tagged along to hate others. Not being tagged. I keep telling people, we came from different environments. We came from different jobs. There are people that were wanogos back home. Metagwatea. Wanogo, all those people, you know who I'm talking about. There are people who had careers in Kenya, and those careers they brought with them. And until we realize who they are, you learn on your own who they are. We have to learn how to work with people. Anne Nganga karibu, Mary Kamani karibu, Lisa Kameo karibu. Yeah? You have to learn people on your own. Try to study people character. Try to study what they are all about. Try to study what material they are made of. And then when I come to you, once I know you are made of fiber, I will come to you. Once I know that you are made of cotton, I will come to you in a cotton way. If I know you are temperamental, I know how to approach you. If I know you never talk, you are the kind of a person that you are easily bullied because you never say anything, I will know how to approach you. Let us study people before we judge people. Badala ya kuambiwa na watu wa California, Njoki ako hivi, try to study me. Try to know the kind of material I am made of. Juu watu watakuchafua, watu watakusema vibaya. Wasn't Wanogo the notorious criminal? Yes, that's what I'm saying. There are people who have carried their careers from home up here. And we are dealing with all different people that we never know about. And we come here and mask ourselves a whole different character. But if we get closer to those people, we unmask them and try to study them. Try to know what a person is all about before judging them. We judge people, but sometimes we are judged by what we put out there. What you put out there describes the character of a person you are. It is time to change. It is time to ask the Spirit of God to guide you. It is time. Even the Bible says, being independent thinker is great because it gives confidence in yourself. Yes, at the end of the day, you know you did what you wanted to do. Ask Candy. At the end of the day, I know I did what I wanted to do as Njoki. I was not coerced to do what the other person wanted me to do. You will not be tagged to hate. You will not be tagged to spoil my event, my eawatu. You will not be tagged along to spoil kanisa yako. Watu wakiongea ubaya wa kanisa yako, you will not be tagged along. Watu wakikosa kupeana tithe offering, you will not be tagged along. You will think independently. I try to think independently. Been judged by the Kenyan community who don't give a fuck. Oh, Shiro, that language, Shiko, that language is not great here, but it's okay because now we know. Now I'm judging you. Or reach out to see what's going on. I rely on God. My people have failed me. You know, Shiko, you're not alone. If you know me and you know me from way back, that's my girl. That's my girl and I love her so much. I love her so much. You have hit the nail on the head. Yes, that's my girl and I love her so much. She has her own weaknesses, which I don't know and I don't care to know. Because I know her as a person and she know me as a person. And she go from what you know. I have been judged. I've been judged so much. And I don't care who has judged me. Because the judgment is not on me. Battles are not mine. But the Bible is telling us, when I was little and young and a child, I used to think and do as a child did. But the moment I grew up, I ran away from my childish stuff. You stop doing what you used to do. You grow up. We expect a lot from older people. We expect a lot from our elders. Even that one I'll speak in another group. When we create these groups, we expect a lot of respect because we are expecting our elders to join us and speak to us. Now, there is a character that we cannot engage in that kind of environment. We know where to speak what, where to say what. And we have to tame our tongue we have to know who we are addressing. You have to know the group you are addressing. You have to know your viewers. You have to know the people you are talking to. So you know exactly how to say, how to speak. Yes, nowadays people gang to kill and destroy. Yes, I have seen that a lot. I've seen that a lot. People gang and try to destroy. People gang and try to destroy. There are so many destroyers out there. And we want to stop that. But you know what we cannot stop? We cannot stop what another person is thinking. You can stop what you're thinking. I can stop what I'm thinking. Once I stop what I'm thinking, the other person, we are going to be encouraging others how to stay. If I change, a friend of mine see, haya, Njoki amechange. Lucy Maina karibu sana. Njoki amechange. Haya, if Njoki changed, I'm going to change. We are two change people. And then my friend change, ata change mwingine. So we are not going to stop others from how they feel. But we are going to stop you stop yourself. I stop myself, as long as we allow the Spirit of God to guide us. If we allow the Spirit of God to guide us, may we all stay safe, stay blessed and encouraged in God's grace as we go through the storms in our lives. Together we can do it. Yes, I agree. Karingash Karibu. Yeah, together, thank you, Candy. Together we can do it. We can change the world if you and me change. It starts within us. It starts with us. I change, you change. You allow yourself to be used by God. You allow the Spirit of God to guide you and transform you and change you. You're never too late. You can always revisit. So for those that don't want to support you or walk with you, don't look back. So there is a guy. Veronica, good to see you. Yes, thank you. So there is a guy. Wehoko waku. Ituri yaku. The only person that knows how to bless. Or we're gonna wrap it up. Time is up. Next time, it's gonna be the same time, and the show is called Mawoni Njoki. Subscribe on YouTube, please, tafadhali. Don't feel bad when you subscribe to our channels. Even if I don't sing the best, don't expect my voice to be like Shiroa GP, Phyllis Boothia, like Samido, like Wagadewa Jerry. As long as I have a voice, I will shout hallelujah. I will sing until I am perfect, yeah? I am not trying to compete with nobody. So do not subscribe because I have a great voice. Subscribe because you want to support me in my dream, in my move, yeah? But don't come and tell me, oh, I didn't know you have a YouTube channel. I didn't know you sang. Where is it? Acting like a fool. Those are the ones I'll come here and rebuke. I'm tired. I said seasons for fakeness is over. The older I grew, the wiser I got. I have no time for fakers, but I have time for true and faithful and good friends. But I'll say and shake hands even with my haters. Ona Jesu athiaga kuria athuirwo. Athiaga kuria athuirwo. Ana aria moimanite nake thutha uguo nio moigire. Nyoyo monanirie ta mugiku uria onanagia. Nyocio ndamukicio menyo cio ni ugutamura. Ona ni aria mabangeire. Makwibangira na ngatuo munene handu o makiaragia. Nitaomoka. Mina omoka. Nipeleke na lieng. Kaune karoka ka interview. It's coming soon. Sela Gogi, karibu sana. I have never allowed to be dragged and they learn from me. I have been independent since 7 years. Good. You see, that is one person that's been liberated. We need to be liberated. We need to stop having people drag our brain and our mind and tell you who to hate, who to like, who to subscribe to, who to like to, who to view, who to not view. We need to stop. We are no longer children. We need to stop that. Yeah? If I want to love so-and-so and she's been hated by 1 million people, it is okay. I'm an independent thinker. Think on your own, and because each and every person shall stand before God an account of the things that you did. And you'll be not judged by the multitude of people you tag along to hate others. God bless you. I love you once again. I want to thank my viewers, all of you, those that will watch again my channel. This is my show, Mawoni Njoki, Njoki's Opinion. I will come with different topics. I will rebuke you. I will praise you. I will say what I think. And please do not come with the mapanga, majembe, ati kunitafuta. Because what I speak is exactly what I'm thinking. And I am an independent thinker, and I don't tag along with haters. I hate haters because God is love. I love you all, and I love you, Shiko. I love you, everybody. I love you. I love you, Paul Nairobi. Karibuni sana. Next time, support my show. Support me. If you are a sponsor, come and sponsor this show so we can get bigger and bigger and bigger. If you want me to advertise anything for you, come unione, toa kitu kidogo, nikwambie vile tutaenda na Rieng, na tutaenda mosmos. Till then, I will love you, I will love you, I will support you if you need support, I will be with you to pray with you. I might not be able to help you financially, I will do whatever I can, and if I come to you, please help me. Help me, help me, help me. Rarely I come to people, but I come to people a lot with community work. And when it was my turn, the people that I always supported, kind of disappointing, but the few that came, I'm thankful. Those who did not support, I'm thankful because I know next time you will. And I still love you. God bless you so much. Shalom, shalom, shalom. They say I challenge people, I don't give and discuss me a lot. Yes, Nina Kitonga, asanteni. God bless you. Thank you for watching my show. And Asanti, the host, again, Pastor Nech. Thank you. God bless you so much. Leaks Media, I thank you so much. Karibuni sana. And I want to give a shout out to Leaks Media. He's the one that is behind this show. Pastor Nash, Ivan TV, and a lot others. So I want to thank you. I know it's late where you're hosting from. God bless you so much. Thank you. Till then, asanteni sana. Nijega.